He's crashed. Signal 4, signal 4.
Northbound on east. They might have signal 4.
As we followed it, I had it first speed going down Tuttle, and right when I got to Tuttle, I believe it was 8th, he was in the lane to go south, and instead of using the left turn lane, he just took a left on 8th. So that was the second violation I had on him, so we did a traffic stop on him, and he just refused to stop. So at that time, the pursuit started, and it was on from there.
He's crashed. Signal 4, signal 4.
Signal 4, dispatch, signal 4.
Where's he at? Did you see him go anywhere? Hey, he continued west. He jumped out of the car, went west through the parking lot, and I lost him. Our agency's got a very, very good pursuit policy as far as the deputies are concerned. Obviously, forcible felonies we will pursue all the way as long as it's safe and we can. That particular stop, it depends. As long as it's safe to the public and safe to us and in fact safe to the people actually driving the car, then they want to get the bad person, so they're going to let it go. And we're good about calling out our speeds and calling out the traffic and calling out if there's any pedestrians, which usually our shift, our late at night, there's not a lot of traffic, there's not a lot of pedestrians, so it works out. But once it gets to a certain speed, you have to assume that risk, and the sergeants and lieutenants will make that call and they'll cancel, and if so, you just cancel and get another day. But this one, everything was kind of perfect. The speeds were not that high, there's no traffic, there was no pedestrians. So, and he ended up wrecking himself into a light pole, and thank God neither of them were injured. But they wrecked. Driver ended up running. Passenger immediately gave up, which was nice. And the driver was found shortly later with the help of the air unit and a canine unit from Sarasota Police Department.
Okay, ran back there.
And then on the back.
Okay, thanks.
You said a witness said you saw him jump over the fence.
Those units that are tracking right here.
Hands behind your back!
SPD's canine unit was very close. They responded immediately. I was able to give them a last seen direction of where the individual was last seen running. Once you travel to a certain point, you can't see him. You're better off just to stop and let the canine get a good scent instead of contaminating with your scent and everybody else's scent. So that's what we did. Our air unit was right there. We were also able to tell them where we last saw. The air unit was able to see a male leaving that direction going northbound. So he kind of kept eyes on him, and he guided us in with the canine unit. We found the driver hiding kind of like behind a little partition in a wall. The mother of the passenger, she was extremely upset. She's not happy to be getting a call from the sheriff's department. She was thankful that the call wasn't worse. She was thankful that her son didn't die or was seriously injured because he wasn't wearing a seatbelt and they did hit a light pole. But she was a very good mother. You could tell that the son was going to suffer some consequences, and she normally works, and this just happened to be her night off, and so that was good. She was a very cooperative mother, and looked like she was probably going to deal with her son in her own way, which is good to see.